Alright, we are back. What the hell was I doing? So luck. Anytime now, thank you. I like that suit. Lucky leprechaun. That's great. Oh shit, that was bad.
Revelio.
You're not who I was looking for.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Anything to do with the Dark Art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the Dark Arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
friend. And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Well, why are you so twitchy?
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highland. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold? It's a dog, isn't it?
Good finger.
Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Maybe it's not his actual telescope. Maybe he's setting me up to steal it.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shah was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tight as I...
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
Yeah, not exactly sure what I'm doing here. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, and we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Good point. Stop the bug when it's still a bug and before it becomes a bigger issue.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
Let's go beat the shit out of them.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Can I not go this way? What is this? Okay, there we go.
Incendio! Lumos.
Is this the right way? No idea. Well, the idea was that it has to have a fucking drain, right?
Revelio.
Can I fly up there? Oh, it looks like there's not a path. Alright, I'm not that concerned about it then.
Revelio.
Come on. It's clearly what it wants me to do. There we go.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. That did it. Revelio.
I mean, I would assume I can climb this, but...
Revelio.
Finite. Oh, nothing.
The pack the what it is. Anything you take from an unwelcome guest gets flooded. Do not leave until you've been relieved by your replacement.
This charm is stronger than I had thought. They do not want anyone getting in.
Revelio.
It is frustrating that we do not study alchemy until our 6th year. We could get past with this instantly.
There's something I'm missing over here. See, that wall is made from the same stuff this wall is made from. Oh, do I have to move something over?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor.
Huh.
Revelio.
I mean, there's nothing I can lose, so unless I have to drag something from out there over here. And I can fucking climb this. Still fucking climb it. Alright, well, let's have a look around then.
Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
That's the only way in, so...
Revelio.
Pretty sure I need to stand on something, right? Or there's a hidden tool? Question mark? Oh, fuck you. Got that.
Revelio.
I can come up with about a half dozen different ways to get up there, and the game won't let me do any of them. Climb the battlements. Well, I can't climb anymore. Wait, you see that? Why the f- Oh, fuck you. This was not here that whole fucking time. No, because this was not here because I walked right in and got this treasure chest. This... I can't. I'm not an idiot. The game just sometimes just bugs.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I hit math and I walked in and I immediately got this treasure chest. This was not here.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Some shit like that.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Maybe I don't even need to do that. I do. Oh, it's...
Leviosa!
Do that. Excuse me? Get up there. The box was just spinning and I was jumping in place apparently.
Revelio!
Stupid sometimes.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio!
What's the question mark? Where's all the guards?
Accio! Leviosa! That looks as if it might raise the gate.
I don't think that's how they meant for it to happen, but maybe it is. I don't know. Can't believe I have to write this down, but you minds don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. If I find it blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you lot.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside.
Why do you sound so afraid?
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah! Restrain the beast!
I gotta help. I gotta help.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to them now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance.
Now,
Go!
hold on now. Don't get yourself captured.
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
She's gonna get herself captured, isn't it? It's gonna be a brawl.
Revelio!
Good that I'm Irish.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio.
Oh, I don't get it out from there. I think I pulled over here. Okay.
Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Shit.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
So I am going to ice all of you.
Totalis.
Bye.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Hello, Hamora.
Not what I was trying to do. Now's not the time for that. Now's not the time for that.
Patricus Totalis.
Here we are.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Do you see me?
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Revelio.
Doesn't matter if they're still alive. Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving. Accio. Depulso.
See you, bitch.
Aloha, Mora. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio.
Jobber knows, be cautious. Measles clever and meaner than they look. Watch the claws. Shiny purple toads always wear gloves when handling. No, you lot can see it. That's troll. No, you lot can see it, which means they've all almost died. Hippogriffs 2? Question mark. Have a lead on where to get a pair. Phoenix? None. Where?
Revelio. 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 Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
You have
Hello, more.
Hurry. Oh! High Wing, go! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Can I rob the train? I can't. I tried.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
I could have beaten the fuck out.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwind before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Now who is this schmuck? You're walking past two hippogriffs like it's nothing.
Blast the High Wing!
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
No need to race now, my friend.
What are we doing?
Deek would like to talk to you.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
I like this.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilising magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Damn it.
Pardon me? Might I...
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
Her name's Tugwood.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
Why do I think she's losing it on herself?
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those booba-tubers? Just my luck, a troll. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Flipendo. Glacius. Descendo. Descender! Speliomus! Repulso! Defender! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! Levioso!
God damn, it just keeps throwing shit.
Flipendo! Glacius! Descendo! Revelio!
Yeah, but how do I hit the drow with his own motor? Still working on that.
Revelio!
Hogwarts don't go down easy. Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio! Petrificus Totalis!
Are you even...
Revelio!
Reducto!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Zacharissa now.
Incipio! Now you just Confringo!
Reducto!
That's the mistake!
Confringo! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Reducto! Tango! Better luck next time! Confringo! Amateur! Reducto! And I haven't even... Confringo! Nice draw! Reducto!
Confringo!
Reducto!
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Show yourself!
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Time to get my claws.
Come back here!
Descendo! Tracing! Arresto momentum. Incendio!
I don't know what happened. She froze and then got back up and then vanished. Okay. Alright then.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Accio.
Alright.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Poachers? Carniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
I found a Dirical den near one of the hamlets. Made some galleons off that little find.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Been a while since I killed a unicorn.
Revelio.
Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success.
Tell you what I'm thinking. Show yourself!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Aloha, Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Revelio. Revelio. Everything's all Revelio.
Cut it out.
Revelio. Levioso. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Levioso! Defendo! Levioso! Levioso! Defendo! Levioso! Defendo! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
What do we have here? A demigod.
Revelio.
Saccharissa, I found the pooper tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
For a higher price. I'd say I'm not going to.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it. Shall I try to go a little faster?
Find myself scurrying home at night these days.
You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Leviosa!
Off to the tavern after this.
Totalis. Leviosa. Confringo.
Accio!
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose we should head inside.
Revelio!
a dangerous place. Holy shit, they put up a ton of signs. Miss your quarter by 3 files. You know what that means. If my loyal customers will be missing like bubbles of sins, shrieking solution. If your foolish mistakes will be given no food for a week, I will suspect you to punish yourself accordingly. When you return food and shipment like this, bloody bandages instead of your usual any other memory. You do not meet your quota. Next quarter plus 5 extra files.
Hobbs's master is awful. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Compulso. Defender. Glacius. Descender. Confringo. Oh, yeah. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Cabalso. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo.
This fucker constantly up my fucking ass. Terrible for that fucking place. Just I have to take my fingers off my movement keys, which always get me. I just hit
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio.
Fuck off me!
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo!
That's it, I'm dead.
Confringo! Leviosa!
Holy shit.
Ugh.
I thought the last
Shame
one
you're
was
so
the fucking
foul.
loss. All my fucking resources, because this motherfucker was constantly up my fucking ass. I stopped to do my throw my shit, he's up my fucking ass. I dodge, he immediately blinks to my position, he's up my fucking ass. I cast a spell, guess what? He's up my fucking ass. Every fucking second, he was just constantly right on top of me.
Confringo!
Bitch.
Revelio!
That is fucking terrible. That's the slightest.
Oh no.
Fucking spams
I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Yeah, no shit. It was too much for me too.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Revelio!
I was constantly being bombarded on all fucking sides by the ads he summons. That was some bullshit. I fucking hated it.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
All my fucking healing potions. Well, at least we know the signs that they put at the starting point. Exaggeration. That was some bullshit.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Fuck that spider. And beat fuck out of me.
What are you up to now?
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Oh, I'm sure this is gonna go over great, Maddie.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
It's a terrible, terrible name.
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far, But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
I was convinced that spark game wasn't gonna be a big deal. I was wrong.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do? Please do not walk. Where could Archie have gone? If anything...
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle...
Revelio.
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
You're a dragon.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Confringo.
Incendio. Descendo.
Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He's leaving breadcrumbs.
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful.
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Damn it. I'll get you later.
Levioso!
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless.
Wait,
it was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday.
I was trying to
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Fucking hell. What are those? Fuck, I guess I'll come back.
Protego! Expulso!
You'll need to be quicker than that. Perhaps you ought to give up.
Leviosa! Confringo! Accio!
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Protego! Expulso!
So close.
Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Wait, I already cleared this camp before.
Someone messing up. Do you really think you can save us?
Accio!
I was gonna push off. What the fuck? She's still up there. Yeah, I've cleared this area out before. Can't do it right now. Charm.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. I understand.
Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
I kind of don't want to kill him now. 100% was gonna kill him, and it's like, he's just a child. We should release him. I'm like, you know what? Maybe you're not terrible. What? Do I have to go this way to get over there? I can do it.
It's Totalis.
It was absolutely gonna spare you, but apparently the game said no.
Ooh.
Fuck is that clown over there?
Perhaps it's dinner I'm feeling. Pass my eyes closer. Best to be sure. No, I'm not feeling things. What's that? Better have a look then.
Can I not bait him away?
Did you hear that?
Dude, can you like come the fuck over here already?
Somebody out there? Shit.
What the fuck? What? Why didn't it? Fine, we'll just go in.
Hanging about.
Incendio.
Aha! Back for more. Let me know. Stop it!
What have you done?
Not how I wanted to do it.
To your knee!
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Bindo. Arresto Momentum.
Not how I wanted to do things at all. I don't know. Road back. I'm behind him. It doesn't pop up the option for the pure petrification curse. It doesn't pop that up until I'm in front of him, and then it immediately vanishes. Makes no fucking sense. We've already seen in this video this game bugging out quite a bit. So that was
Revelio.
Also me trying to bait him over to the corner so I can do it out of sight. Also did. So fuck it. We're just going hot. Relax. Fuck are you? You in the stairs? Also, I could have probably done it. No? No, I can't. Oh, that's bullshit. I thought I might have been able to break that.
Please, need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
Kid not so long.
Harlow. He killed my father.
I'm so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Archie, you're here!
Alright, we want the evidence.
Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
He's already coming after us. He's already after us.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos.
There he is. Good luck.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What are you doing here?
Oh my god, motherfucker.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Confringo! Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me what I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. Confringo! Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Like a locked door. You may want to look around.
To my brother, his high access to coders, and certain that there's no straight path to reach this maze with many challenges. That my brother will follow my lead, legacy together. So, what are the chances that he killed her?
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family?
I know. Reparo. She was my aunt.
You knew? Didn't tell me. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Revelio.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from
Revelio.
closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo! Revelio. Lumos.
Radio. When the door closed, it lit up.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Confringo!
I just wanted to... Buried deep within. Afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm a descendant of let I feel unwelcome. Lion's version corridor is helpful. Challenge by
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Lumos. Aunt Noctua.
Why did that have to be a spider? Snakes. What's snake spiders? I don't want to deal with snakes right now. Okay, so a cat and a Z.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Can I get my health back? I'm not in combat. Where's my health regen?
Perhaps the symbols on another
Yeah,
gate.
I know how it's like.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. Got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Lumos. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Perhaps we've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Incendio!
Fuck you.
Lumos.
So I take my can't use that again.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
All the gates have symbols. There are symbols on the dial. Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Fuck you. Okay, so it's not that. So it's gonna be circle and a snake.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Confringo.
We should not require children to conform to old traditions. We must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Will you guys shut the fuck up? I'm trying to figure out which way I actually need to spin it. If I spin it the wrong way, I don't fuck. Barely gives you enough
Excellent
time.
work.
If you
We're another
spin
step
it the
closer
wrong
to the
way, you're
scriptorium.
fucked. Or if you pass up one of the icons once, you're fucked. Does not give you a whole lot of time to do that.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
The fuck was that? Lost hope from left and right on the screen and saw the tortured face. door me forwards with the unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one to do so. Salazar's celebrated and malicious challenging me. My last correspondence with my brother, I invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I have to let him to his death. Should get ported on better terms.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I'll cast it on you, teach me, but you must cast it on me.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
Revelio, you two go ahead. Let me know what's inside.
May I have a look?
Yeah, sure, it's just been sitting there for a millennia. To an accord, I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be as financial, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that knuckle bones are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter. He had not yet proposed to. I tired of the discord. I can no longer bear witness in the corridors full of inept children squandering as witches, masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. So place the creature into a deep... Oh shit, this is talking about Chamber of Secrets. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until I can be awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I think I feel an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Lumos. Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
Have you made peace with the time you've lost?
Ah, but I don't truly know how much time I have lost. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was in exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
Quest down here.
Mother's rolling in her grave.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom.
She's already dead.
Sister or no.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
The officer which chooses not to bring up charges against Holland.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by today. I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
It's Totalis.
I'll find ya.
Rob. I know. There. Good pulse.
Defendo. Arresto Malenti. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing with!
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Maybe it's because I'm in the press.
Revelio.
Oh, didn't I go into the cave too?
Revelio.
Nope, because that's gonna trap me down there.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at 3 o'clock. I was only young, man. Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I've been in one. Afraid to fight. I know I heard something happen. Can't handle a little altercation. Oh!
Arresto momentum. Defender.
I shall avenge your death.
Descendo. Glacius. Levioso. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Accio.
Run away.
Incendio. Levioso.
What are you doing? What is this? Put me on the ground now!
Incendio.
Won't get away with that.
Levioso.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly?
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Up the hill, let's see where the butterflies go.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Holy shit, look at all this.
Revelio.
Weren't they talking, like in one of the videos when I was by the train station, wasn't one Dark Wizard talking about how he trained a Niffler to...
Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home. Revelio. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But, I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
For a price.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
No, she was
What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
And she's already dead. Because I killed her. See.